Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I ended up in this situation.
A lot of people ask me, am I going to get MMA surgery, orthognathic surgery? Yes, I am.
This is the train station in Vancouver. I'm just waiting for the Greyhound to head to Seattle. This is the hotel I stayed at. It's called the Moores Hotel. Honestly, a pretty decent price, tolerable. It was only about $200, and it came with 2 rooms, which I didn't even need. Kind of looks like a prison outside this window, but that's all right. Give you guys a tiny little tour. Came with some fans. You know, your boy set up the fans. Like to stay nice and cool. I love this bathroom. Had an antiquated vibe to it. Now here's the second room that wasn't used at all, but came with the price. This is just outside, in front of the hotel. Obviously, I went for coffee to load up the bloodstream with caffeine. You guys know how it is. That's Sam Bobek's office, 600 Broadway. Here's his floor. I really like Sam Bobek's office. The staff are nice, and there's free coffee. They got these little, like, exotic espresso coffees.
This hurts more than the surgery.
Here's me just getting rid of the beard so that Bobek can maximize those aesthetics during the surgery. I'm not sure how it helps him. That's my guess, though. Haven't done this in years, so that was kind of a trip to see what I looked like without a beard or no hair on my face. Took the float plane over. It's my little sister in the elevator with me. And we stayed only a couple blocks from Bobek's office. Another little tour for you guys. Pretty simple. This place was all right. Can't complain. Wi-Fi was really spotty, but
nice,
we connected to the free Wi-Fi access points in the hospital across the
Okay,
street.
pretty basic.
It was okay in the end. This is just out front. That's my last meal. This is about 6 in the morning. I'm heading to Bobek's office to
All right, guys.
check
Morning
in.
after, on my way to Bobek's office. I'm the first patient today, or at least I think so. That'd be pretty crazy if Bobek was up all night running through double jaw surgeries. But I can see it. Zone is super awake for 6:30 a.m. Makes sense, I guess. It's a hospital. Here we are.
Last couple steps before the surgery.
600 Broadway.
Same building, 600 Broadway.
Let's hope it's the last day, guys. I know there's no guarantees. You don't have to hold it back.
Totally forgot I was supposed to bring my little sister with me, so I had to call her once I got here. Yeah, I brushed my teeth. I don't know why I took this video, but it's kind of the last moments right before I went in, so I thought you guys would like that. That's not Bobek, but decent stock footage, right? This is me right the morning after. Still looking kind of handsome, not gonna lie. But then things took a hard turn, as you can see. Brutal.
Still horrible. Alright guys, just a little update. Looking pretty swollen still. Noticing for the first time, well, let me tell you what day it is. It's the 5th. So I did the surgery on the 2nd in the morning. It's the 5th today. So 1 night, 2 night, 3 nights I've slept. Very congested still. Swollen, obviously. I had really bad pain yesterday and today, but I went and got new stuff. Hydromorphone. Now I feel nothing. I feel pretty normal otherwise. So sleep. I slept in the surgical chair for 5 hours. Took me a while to wake up, and I didn't snore. I slept in the hotel on and off, a couple hours here, a couple hours there, and didn't snore. The last couple nights where there's been more pain and everything kind of congested, it's been harder to sleep. I think it's the pain. But when I do fall asleep, I feel pretty good. I don't feel like I have to pee when I wake up. I feel like I'm waking up from my pain. And I'm sleeping in weird positions like sitting up, which I basically never do. So it's not very comfortable after a few hours. Kind of just like this. And if I'm really congested, there seems to be snoring. And if I'm not, then there's nothing. You can't hear anything. My guess is I'm cured. That was my first impression when I first woke up on the chair. I could just feel it. I immediately kind of tested it. And then I tested it later. And I kept asking my little sister who accompanied me what she noticed, how my breathing sounded. And she said I wasn't snoring at all. And I was sitting in that chair for 5 hours. Now it's elevated, right? So it's not a perfect representation of what my sleep is going to be like. But I've been testing it a little bit. I've been laying on my side and seeing how it feels. And my airway just feels open when I relax and just completely allow things to collapse as much as possible. It feels open. And again, I've slept like 2 hours here, 2 hours there. And it feels good when I wake up. It's a good sign. And I don't have to pee bad, so I'm not pulling for a breath, which I do typically before if I had bad sleep disorder breathing. Even on the CPAP when I had bad nights, I would have to pee badly because we all know that's a symptom. Just been having soups and smoothies and ice cream can kind of fit that in there. It's nice. Just watching TV. This is the first moment, day 5, where I'm kind of feeling a little bit normal again, which is why I'm filming. Like maybe I'm being too optimistic, but because I just took my hydromorphone, but it feels like I'm kind of over it. If I just feel like this, I feel like I can go about my life. Yeah, there's tension and pressure up here, but it's mildly annoying at most. I'm definitely not healed. I'm gonna lay here for a few more days. I take like a Tylenol thing, ibuprofen thing. This is gabapentin now. I'm not really taking it. This is the strong stuff that deals with the worst pain. That's hydromorphone. Surgery, I was just laying in the chair and they stick the IV in your arm, and next thing you know, I'm waking up, and I actually took a long time to wake up. He said it happens sometimes when people don't really use any sort of drugs, like your liver's not used to metabolizing medications or other narcotics, alcohol, drugs, etc. So I woke up like 4 or 5 hours after the surgery. I just remember being so tired, but I immediately noticed my airway and immediately kind of like tried to breathe to see, what the difference was, and it was drastic. That was very nice to experience in that moment. Hey guys, a little update. October 6th. So I did surgery morning of October 2nd. Still pretty puffed up, but I can tell I peaked. Things are going down a little bit. This is the first day I feel better. Like I'm trying to use my time productively now, and it doesn't feel like too much of a burden. So I would say today has been a big change in that respect. Still on all my meds, still taking hydromorphone, Tylenol, ibuprofen, and just finishing my antibiotics. Slept last night completely without my machine. I slept in the bed this time, so less of an incline compared to out here on the couch. I still woke up multiple times, but again, I think it's because of the pain. I don't feel like I'm having sleep apnea. I don't feel like my heart's racing. I don't feel like I have to pee, which is a big one. Again, I mentioned this before. And then I even came back out here on the couch this morning and fell asleep again, which is just unheard of. I just never could do that before. I sleep without a machine. I would wake up. So yeah, beautiful day. I'm just here doing some emails, relaxing, feeling optimistic. I'm very happy with how things have gone so far. October 8th, swelling's gone down. You can see still quite a ways to go. Last night was my best night of sleep, I would say. Only woke up 2 or 3 times and slept probably 8 hours. And one time I had to pee kind of after about 3 hours in dreaming, but I did have a lot of soup and water and ice cream and stuff, like leading up to bed. So I think it has something to do with that. I'm not too worried. Yeah, I'm pretty damn happy still. Things are looking very, very favorable. Pain is much more managed. But I'm pretty there, if that makes sense. Like, I'm not going to be super tired today. I bet you I won't yawn once all the way till... This is another thing I've noticed. Even with this broken sleeps from what I believe is my pain, I'm not tired. Like I haven't yawned once, literally once. And some of my sleeps are like 6 hours in total because I sleep during the day too. And I just never feel tired. It's just completely different. It's very strange. Yeah, it's just a different quality of sleep. I wouldn't say I'm like, oh my God, I feel so amazing. But I do feel energetic. I do feel clear-minded. I guess this is a testament to the fact that I already, in certain ways, felt quite good on the CPAP. But a big difference that stands out, at least October 8th, almost a week after surgery, is energy. Like on CPAP, one of the symptoms would be some days you just feel so lethargic. And so everything's an effort. But now it feels like I get so much energy. Like I was thinking about this last night. I was up till 1 and I was like, I want to do a bunch of stuff and it's 1 a.m. I'm like, no, I got to go to bed. I got up at 8 or 7 or something, but I just felt like I had so much energy. Like I didn't feel tired. I don't know how else to put it. And the other thing too is I haven't drank coffee. I'm going to have coffee today for the first time. I didn't even realize it. I wasn't drinking coffee this whole time. So that wasn't playing a part in the energy. I'm wondering how coffee's going to affect things. I'll update you guys tomorrow. But anyways, that's your update for today. Today's going to be my first day of work as well. So we'll see how things go. Hey guys, I just wanted to do a really quick update. I was running some errands kind of involuntarily. It's 4 p.m. October 8th. I took my last dose of, I took Tylenol, Advil, and 1.2 mil of hydromorphone at 7:45 a.m. And I don't think I need to take anything. I'm going to take a little bit of Advil, like 400 milligrams, just to be comfy, extra cozy. I thought it'd be hurting a lot more. Maybe walking around help. Maybe it's going to aggravate it. I don't know. But I just wanted to share that with you guys. This might be the end of needing painkillers. But like I said, I'm going to take a little bit of Advil. Can't hurt. Help with the inflammation. Just to show you what I eat, this is a smoothie with carrots, blueberries, spinach, protein powder, walnuts, peanut butter, real peanut butter, lime, and I'll throw some creatine in. You can really throw anything in, but yeah, I've been basically having versions of this. Appetite's been super low. I've been having soup too. What I would recommend, highly recommend, what's been the best thing so far, if you can find good broth, really good broth, loaded with protein, bone broth, sorry, that's ideal. That plus smoothies to satisfy kind of salty and sweet, I think is enough.